let's jump into Netflix Geeked Week. But before we do that, I just want to remind everybody to like, subscribe, share, rate, review. Go check out our YouTube channel. Go check out the Los Wise Guys website. We're putting up new content on it every day. I have the latest YouTube episode up on it right now, as well as the current standings of the LWG FVGL, as well as I'm working on putting up our rate and reviews up there too. So
nice.
That should be coming very, very soon. So let's get back into Netflix Geek Week. So the first day of Netflix Geek Week was the series. A lot of horror series that Netflix is making, and all of them don't look that good. But either way, there's 1899, an upcoming series from Netflix. It's a mystery horror series starring Emily Beecham. The show's coming from the creators of Dark. So if you guys don't know the show Dark, it was a Norwegian show about like time travel, some crazy shit. I saw like
was
the
that on
first
Netflix?
season.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw
never
the first
finished
season.
It got
Me
pretty
either.
crazy.
I fell off and I just didn't care about it.
I watched a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah. It was.
He watched the intro and just dipped out.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, that's enough for
Dude,
me."
if you can't win me in 5 to 10 minutes, I'm out. I don't give a shit. Like,
That's a good philosophy.
Yeah.
I need to practice it more. Alice in Borderland Season 2, first look images. Never saw the first season. Was this like an anime or something that they're adapting?
I don't
feel
know.
like I've heard this.
I don't know if it's
What
an
is it
anime.
called?
Alice in Borderland.
Alice in Borderland.
It's not bad.
you know what
I
it
haven't
sounds-
finished the first season. It's pretty good.
You know why you're thinking it's an anime is because of Sword Art Online, Alice.
Alicization? Or you're,
Yeah,
are you thinking about
Alicization
or you're,
and stuff
you're
like
probably
that.
talking about Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland is an anime. Have you watched that one?
Yeah.
I've never watched that one.
So
no.
the
one's
first
good.
season of Promised Neverland
Mike,
is very good.
Mike, we're going on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The second one,
Not gonna watch
eh. You should.
There's also All of Us Are Dead, renewed for Season 2. It's a Korean zombie show set in school. I think it's a high school.
Yeah.
So, another zombie show. Barbarians 2 is coming to Netflix this fall. Barbarians Season 2 is coming. It's like very similar to whatchamacallit, the Vikings show.
It's the same fucking show.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vikings, Vikings Valhalla Season 2 is coming. Both Season 2 and 3, I guess. But Vikings Valhalla is a continuation of the Vikings, which was on the History Channel, which was a really good show. Go Ragnar Lothbrok. Amazing show. And this is like a continuation of some years later.
After Ragnar
I
died,
think you
I
should-
stopped watching.
I think you should also add. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, after Ragnar died, it wasn't too bad. His sons are pretty decent. Ivor the Boneless is a good character. Like, he carries the show pretty well. I'm sorry, what were you going to say, John?
No, I was just gonna say, like, you should also bring up the fact that like Netflix raised their price because of all these exclusive shows and movies they've been posting.
Yeah.
Which have
Well,
all.
what were they spending their fucking money on before?
Well,
Because they didn't have a bunch of exclusive shows before.
yeah.
And
So
are they buying these shows from other networks, or are these Netflix originals?
from my understanding, the shows that are quote unquote Netflix originals, and mind you, I could be wrong on this, is that Netflix originals now are like produced, paid for mostly by Netflix, whereas before the way that they did it was people would make content out of their own
And they
pocket,
would-
and then Netflix would sign a licensing agreement with them.
Yeah, like the
to-
Well, no,
Karate, like the
Netflix
Karate
was-
Kid one. Karate Kid was
Correct.
The Cobra Kai.
Yeah, like Cobra Kai.
Yeah, they would like Cobra Kai was ending, and Netflix was like, "We'll take it and create a new seasons."
Yeah.
It didn't get renewed, but they were making original content from before. It's just
From what I'm understanding, though, they were never actually like producing the content. Like people
so they
would,
were having other studios produce it, and they were just
and then
it
they
was
would buy
their
it from
originals.
them. Yeah,
They
they
would
would
pay-
buy it from them,
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
so
would
like
just
they
like
would
have
make
them do it, especially for
correct.
them, and then like we'll just buy it.
And that's why they used to have like and again we also have to remember too is like they were you know like the internet is so young yet so old, you know, everything's old on the internet, but at the same time like in reality it's so young that Netflix was like
We're
really the
older
first
than the
stream.
internet.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's crazy
like
to say.
the yeah, well, popular internet, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they basically like they're the first streaming platform.
Yeah.
So now that like you have Disney Plus, like they used to have a lot of Disney movies, and then now you got Disney Plus,
yeah,
and
well,
then
the thing
Paramount
is they
Plus,
don't have the catalogs that these other studios have.
yeah,
and
but these
now
other
they're
studios
struggling
just
for
jumped
content.
onto it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. You're right. It's just before Netflix was licensing all these other studios, and then the studios were like, "Oh, this is a great idea. Let's create our own platform." After Netflix perfects it, right? So Netflix did all the hard work. These other companies came, then these studios came in. They're like, "We're gonna do our own thing and pull out all our stuff from Netflix and just put on our own shit, and then you can come and just watch it there." Which is fine. The more competition, the better content we get, but not really, because everybody wants to make original content that they're just throwing random shit at the wall, and most of it is garbage.
Yeah,
Because there's
exactly.
just so many options.
Well, look at the
yeah.
counter. Look at the counter to that. Before that, like we had cable, and there was a 1,000 channels that you had in a package, and 999
You watched like
or
5.
yeah, they're all shit. It's not different. It's just like now it's
Well,
No,
now
it's just the new age.
The
the
evolution.
way,
yeah.
the way that they
Of
the way the best
entertainment.
explanation I've heard about it is the Tonight Show. Like back when the Tonight Show was the only late night show. Was it the Tonight Show or the Late Show? I can't recall. But that used to be it at nighttime, and then you got like you know like the Late Show, and then you got
Yeah.
The late
And then-
show.
yeah, and then you got like the Conan Show, and then
Then you got the
had
Man
like all
Show.
these other shows. Yeah, you had all these other shows just pop up, and then it diluted that audience because before the audience was all focused in one area.
This is gonna happen until the next thing comes out for streaming, and it is what it is. But HBO
Well-
Max, I mean, is still producing solid shows like they always do. So we got some stuff that's good. But let's go back to Netflix Geek Week. Manifest season 4 sneak peek revealed. I don't even know why that show's still going on.
It's still going?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh,
what I
wow.
said. I
They
thought it
canceled
ended
it,
after
and
season
then
3.
And then it went to Netflix and got like a new following. That's crazy.
I don't get it.
that's
Shadow
that's the
and-
next move. Just move it around.
Yeah. Shadow and Bone returns
Hot potato.
with season 2 update, so I'm excited. Shadow and Bone season 1 was pretty cool. It's a new world that they introduced. Let's see if this shit makes it past season 3. This is the problem also with Netflix, is they created a lot of interesting original content that doesn't get past a 3rd season. So Dan, you're one of few that disagrees, but it is what it is. Like Disco and I really liked Sense8, a show ahead of its time, was fucking phenomenal. There was also Altered Carbon, another show ahead of its time, also phenomenal concepts and shows. So, whatever.
It's just like don't even like a show because it's
Get
gonna
attached,
end anyway.
yeah.
Don't get attached. It's gonna get canceled.
And then they put their money in other stupid shit. So, Warrior, like this one, Warrior Nun season 2. Why?
Content.
What happened?
I said content.
Yeah, exactly. Then they
Yeah.
got Fate the Winx Saga season 2, which is a show about fairies, live action. And then we have the 3rd and final season of Lock and Key, which was actually a good show, and is just ending, so it's fine. We're getting Sweet Tooth season 2. Sweet Tooth was an interesting, based off of DC Comics. Interesting show so far. Looking forward to getting more reveals. There is The Imperfects, which is a new sci-fi series. It's a sci-fi drama series about young adults being turned into monsters by evil scientists against their will. Kind of like
The CW show.
Yeah, sounds like it. But like the
Small
I don't
town?
know if it's like the island of Dr. Moreau, but
Yeah.
there was this I don't know if that's the story, but there was another book I read that was Dr. Franklin's Island, where he turned them into
Is
animals.
that the one we had to read it for high school for like sophomore year or something?
I think so.
I just remembered that.
There was School Tales. The series is a horror anthology series from Thailand.
Oh,
Interesting.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see if we're gonna get some Thailand mythology within that, which would be cool. Like they have a show on Netflix. It's an animated show called Trace, and it's all about like Mexican. She's like how would you describe it? She has like the Mexican underworld with monsters and like all their mytho and whatever, which was very cool show. I really enjoyed that one. Has a lot of magic and stuff. Then there's The Midnight Club, a new series from the producer of Haunting of Hill House.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
related
another
to
one.
the card game at all?
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Is it? 1 second. The next artist.
No,
is
it's
it
not
racist?
Eslam.
Show.
He's really
You're really looking. It's
What?
not.
No, it's not. I don't know. Okay. Then there was Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities,
Oh man.
which will feature Rupert Grint, Eric,
Twilight Zone.
Andre, and more. Yeah, I guess.
That's all these
Yeah,
shows
yeah.
are, dude.
What's that?
Hey man,
Just a
rehashes
franchise
nobody's
of
arc?
coming
just
up with
old
original
shows.
shit.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming up with original shit. It's fine.
Well, they find the
Then
thing
we
that's
have the
popular,
Umbrella
that's it.
Academy upcoming third season, which looks very interesting. The Umbrella Academy going up against the Sparrow Academy.
That looked, yeah, that does look interesting. That's the only one I know so far that I'm like actually
Yeah.
familiar with.
Then we had the first look at Wednesday, the new Addams Family spinoff from Tim Burton, which should be
The
interesting.
fact that it's Tim
It's
Burton
Tim
makes me want to
Burton.
give it a chance.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. That's why.
honestly, yeah, Dan, that's exactly what I was just about
Yeah.
to say. Is like when you involve Tim Burton in kind of creepy,
Yeah.
like, and then you add Tim Burton style to it. I feel
Tim
like
Burton,
it always
Addams
adds.
Family. Just
Yeah,
You know?
that's like that's like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
I want him to
then
have Johnny
there's-
Depp in it. He always has Johnny Depp.
He could be cousin Ed.
That's his boy.
Johnny Depp as Uncle Fester.
Oh god, that would be funny. Then the Sandman is coming on August 5th. Finally, this show's coming out. It's been a long time in the works. Very excited. Looked great in the
Hopefully it's
stuff
good.
that they showed. So, yeah. Then there's an upcoming Resident Evil series on Netflix as well.
It's not like the
Um,
movie, is it? Is it like a spin-off of the
It-
movie? Or are they doing something?
I don't know how, Mike. It looks worse.
Yeah,
Bro, like
I don't know
so-
how, but it looks
so
worse.
I saw the
so bad.
reviews on that movie and I saw that they were bad, and I still wanted to see it. Like I was just like, it's Resident Evil. Like I've seen every Resident Evil. I have to see it. So I rented it. It was like $1. So I was like, worth it. It actually started off pretty okay. Like it was like all right, and then it just kind of plateaued and just took a straight nosedive. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't like how they portrayed Leon in that. I was just like, this ain't my Leon. It was so rookie-ish and noob, like he couldn't do anything.
This was weird.
I don't know.
Movie.
This was like Albert
terrible.
Wesker has 2 daughters and they're trying to fix them. I'm like, what is happening?
Well, I like how like
Alright.
their Bravo team was like just regular cops that were just really shitty, and then like their team was just like yeah, bro, we're fucking bad. We got a chopper. We have a chopper. It's like we're in a small town and we have $1 million budget for our police department that has an underground fucking parking facility. Like what?
and the other guys are sitting there eating like fucking hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's happening here? I don't know,
And,
man.
This is probably why Netflix stock is going down and they're losing a lot of subscribers because they cancel the good shit and make garbage. All right.
They're shit in the bed.
Speaking of something that might be garbage, but I am hopeful. One Piece live action adaptation shares new photos of cast and news. So they showed photos of they're making practical sets, so they're actually building at least
Really?
half the ships or full ships. like, so they built the whole restaurant, the Fishmouth restaurant, where Sanji was working. They built the Heart Pirates ship, and they're building the Going Merry ship for Luffy.
Yeah.
Monkey D. Luffy.
All right.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
Dan. It looks like we got a way to catch up through the live action.
Oh, God, please don't.
So,
Please
so
don't disrespect it like that.
I haven't seen a trailer on it at all. So
no,
like,
no trailers.
there's
Out,
no trailer?
Just,
Did
just
they
some
say?
images.
Did they say that they're gonna do like CGI for the Fishman and all that stuff? Because
I don't know yet.
I'm gonna say
Mike,
like,
I think it's just like
But they
pictures.
they have cast Arlong, so Arlong will be part of
Nice.
this season.
awesome.
So we will get to see Arlong Park Saga.
I kind of hope that they kind of like don't. Well, I don't want them to do what they did with Bleach. Bleach was so bad. The Bleach live action was.
I mean,
terrible.
if you really want to
I'm
talk
sure.
about really bad live actions, there was a Dragon Ball movie. Let's not
Oh
forget.
my god, that started.
Never
it all.
existed. What you talk
I
about,
don't know what
John?
you're talking about.
That never
They
happened.
whitewashed the cast too and everything. Oh my god.
Hey, hey,
that-
And-
let's go.
and-
Never happened.
And on
That
top
movie
of that,
doesn't exist.
M. Night Shyamalan also made a great adaptation for
Hey,
Avatar.
listen, that don't exist either.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on
Legendary.
M Night Shyamalan.
Hey, if you want to talk about Netflix specifically, Death Note. Death Note happened.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
Death Note,
what
I forgot
the-
about that one.
Yo, hold on, really quick. As terrible as that entire movie was, fucking what's his face? As
I knew you were gonna say
as-
this. Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
Willem
As
Dafoe actually did a
He is real. He
fantastic.
looks like him.
He did an amazing job. He did an absolutely amazing job.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Basically, great actor did great.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much. Even if he was giving shit. All right.